It's not time. Time is not the barrier between you and what you want. Time is not the issue. The time is hardly ever the reason why somebody is not getting what they want. The fastest way to get what you want is through decision. Decision is typically the thing that stops a person from getting what they want faster, quicker, and right now. Think about this, guys. All of you are after something in your life. And the longer you wait to make the decision and go for it, the longer it's going to take. You know, I want you guys to really think about this today. I want to come in here because and do this video. By the way, I've been putting out content on YouTube now pretty much on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might toss up a video or two on Saturday for you guys, a long form video with some lessons from the week. I'm going to be messing around with that. But for right now, I like this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you guys can keep checking in on those days, okay? Like anything that I do in life, I like to experiment a little bit first, and then I optimize my schedule. And then once I optimize it, I solidify the task as a standard. So I take tasks, I do the tasks, I turn those tasks into standards. It's like my morning quote on social media. I do a morning quote every single morning. In fact, I've done a morning quote on my Instagram story, and I've never missed since I started in 2018, I believe it was. Never. I have some weird lifestyle things like that I've been ultra consistent at because they're important to me. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys here. I'm going to teach you guys how to collapse the timeline to your goals, make decisions faster, and build elite level consistency. Some other things that I've done in my life to qualify me to teach you guys about consistency. I drink a gallon of water every single day. It's a weird thing, small thing, but it's every single day, 7 days a week. Often I travel, I get on a plane, I do different workshops and trainings, and regardless of my schedule, I always get the water done before I go to sleep. Have done that for years. Journaling every single morning is something that I've done and I've never missed. I've done it for years and I have never missed. And these habits I've built into my life, I've done them to build a better me. If you guys want to build a better you, I highly encourage you to pick up journaling. Reading and reflecting in the morning is a great way to get in touch with your soul, figure out what's really going on with you inside, get it out on paper, reframe the experience, emotionally cleanse yourself, and then lean into your day with less weight on your back. I used journaling to recover from issues that I had from deployments. I used journaling as a way to kick my habit of drinking. I used to drink pretty much every night, and it really helped me. So I show my journaling every morning. But there's been times in my life where I was, when I was in Colorado, I set a task of running 10 miles a day, 5-6 days a week, and I never missed until I changed the plan. I never missed. I set the commitment and I did it every single morning. My guys on Instagram that have been following me since then, they've seen it. And I would still do afternoon training, jiu-jitsu, MMA, stuff like that. During that same time period, I got my blue belt in jiu-jitsu in about 2 years, my blue belt in under 7 months, and then my purple belt in under 2 years. So, some weird things that I've been consistent at, okay? But my point with this is that your life, you become a product of your habits. So the more water I've drank and stay hydrated, the better I've felt and the healthier I've been. Now people will come online and they'll ridicule me and say that drinking a gallon of water a day is too much, you can blah, 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 blah. There's gonna be haters at every step of your path, and all I'm sharing is what's worked for me. I'm not telling you guys to drink a gallon of water a day, I'm just telling you this is one habit that I picked up that's worked well for me. And It's crazy that you even have to come on here and say shit like that, like tell people not to drink too much water. Like, the internet is so full of some weak ass motherfuckers, man. Like, people, oh man, don't drink too much water. Don't drink too much water. But I know some of you guys out there, you're serious about building the best you, and you're like, you know what, that's something like that I want to do. You know, maybe I want to do 32 ounces every day or 64 ounces every day. I don't know what it is, but I want that habit building skill. Well, I'll tell you, you know, I ran 100 miles without a train up. I did that within 6 days. You know, signed up on a Sunday, ran it the following Saturday. Blue belt in 7 months, purple belt in 2 years. There's been some things that I've done for myself, but also my clients, and collapsed the timeline to their goals. So I had some CEOs. I helped them double, triple their businesses in a matter of months when they thought it was going to take years. One guy outgrew his shop in just 3 months. He thought it was going to take him another year, 18 months. We did it in about 3 months. One guy, he wanted to open up another restaurant. He wanted to move his entire family into 3 homes that were in the same neighborhood, but he hadn't found the neighborhood yet. And he wanted to get in the best shape of his life. He thought it was going to take him about a year to do that. We did it in about 3 months. So think of a goal that you have right now, whether it's a military goal, whether it's a fitness goal, whether it's a business goal. And I want you to ask yourself, what's stopping you from having that goal now? Because what I have found after coaching and mentoring hundreds, if not thousands of people at this point, is that what is stopping most people from getting what they want is 2 things. One, they're not clear about what they want. They try to figure out the how before they figure out the what. Your brain doesn't work like that. I'll explain that in a second. Your mind doesn't work like that. And the second thing is their inability to make fast, rapid decisions that support what they want. So your mind, this is how your mind works, guys. A lot of times people try to figure out how to get what they want before they figure out exactly what they want. For instance, a house. A lot of people will say, oh, I need to save money for a house, but they haven't found the house that they wanted yet. Like, what the hell do they need the money for? They haven't found the house. Once you figure out what you want and you make a decision, a committed decision to go after what you want, the strategy starts to align. Here's another scenario. Imagine you're traveling, because I travel a lot. I get into the airport and sometimes I want a coffee. Imagine you go down and your plane touches down, you're in a layover, and you say, you know what, I want a coffee. And you know exactly what kind of coffee that you want. It's a Starbucks coffee or something. So you know exactly what you want, but you've never been to that airport before in your life. As soon as you start walking around, because you know what you want, your body naturally finds the way for you to get to that coffee. You either open up Google Maps or you go to somebody and you ask them, and you start finding your way to the coffee. So before you even try, you guys, you overthinkers that are out there, stop thinking about how to get what you don't know what you want. The first step is to make a committed decision about what you want. What do you want? Do you want to be under 10% body fat? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to grow your business? Do you want to exit your business? Do you want to elevate your marriage? Do you want to build a side hustle? Do you want to leave your job? What's the decision? So that leads me to the second point on how to collapse the timeline to your goals. Making a committed decision is everything. Decision is what separates people from their goals. Think about this. I call this the Solven line of decisions, all right? So you've got the alphabet on a line, A through Z, right? And all these ticks represent different letters of the alphabet. So every tick, every letter represents a decision that you're going to make to go from A to Z. So let's say you're over here, complacent as hell. Like maybe you kind of let everything slip. You were in the military, you got out, and you stopped living by a structured routine. You stopped living by standards, and you went to shit. You started drinking, you stopped training, and you just fell apart. And you want to get back to that elite level mindset and fitness that you used to have. You want to feel good. Well, time is not what's separating you as the main obstacle. What's mainly separating you is the decisions that you're going to make along the way. So in order to get from A to Z as fast as possible, from lazy and complacent to fit and energetic and a killer, I have to decide, number one, that I'm going to start training. I have to, after that, decide that every meal that I eat is going to be on track and is going to support my goal. Not only that, but then I'm going to hit adversity. That's different letters of the alphabet. And when that adversity hits, I'm going to choose to stand my ground and stick to the plan. I am not going to waver. You see, so it's not time that's slowing the person down. It's decision. The better you become at making decisions in the moment, the faster the goal will happen. So guys, I know we're off to, we're like, what is it, April right now, mid-April, later April. A few months into the year, 4 months into the year. And people are already quitting on everything that they set out to do this year. Do not be one of those people. Be the person that starts setting tasks for yourself and turns those into committed decisions that you're going to follow and execute on and develop elite level consistency with. Do not end this year wishing that you would have started, wishing that you would have made different decisions, wishing that you would have went a different direction, wishing that you wouldn't have given up. Do not quit on yourself this year. Raise the standard on yourself. Raise it. You guys, I want you to succeed. I want you to win. And this is the mindset to develop elite level consistency. I know maybe some of those things sound silly, but show me another motherfucker that's out there that doesn't miss his gym workout, that's journaled every single day for years, that's done his morning quote every single day for years, that he just does not miss. Show me another person that has these small little things in his life that he doesn't miss on. I think one person that comes to mind is Michael Chandler. I just heard him on the Andy Frisella podcast. I've had the privilege of meeting both of those guys. And on that podcast, they were talking about the details. Michael said, those who are trusted with the small things will be and can be trusted with the big things. And that's exactly what we all want. We all want the big things. So in order for you to get those things, more money in your bank account, a better body, you have to be trusted with the small things, the small steps that lead you to those big outcomes. Guys, I love you so much, and there's been a great community here on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. There has been some haters that have slipped in. Those people are just weak assholes that got nothing better to do with their time. You love and supporters, guys. I'm over on Instagram if you want to come over there and check my shit out. But I really do appreciate you guys. Share the message, share the page if you found this valuable, and I'll keep pumping out content for you. And the last thing is, if you guys want to hear different stories, you want to hear different content, tell me in the comment section what type of content you'd like me to discuss on. And let's make this interactive. I want to make it totally worth your time and help elevate you and make this a team thing, okay? Love you guys so much. Remember what I said? It's decision that's separating you from your goal, not time. So execute. Conquer all.